So we're going to take a little walk around and look at the destruction from the windstorm last fall. You can see this tree came all the way up to close to the house. Here's the top of the tree. Didn't hit it though, fortunately. You see it goes way back that way, but then another tree coming this way, or a couple of trees. So a couple of trees coming this way, and like 3 trees going that way, crisscrossed. And none of them hit the house, which is great. Kind of get a flavor for, that's 2 trees. You can, I don't know how well you can see it, but so the big issue here is with my septic. It didn't hit the house, but see I have one septic post there, looks fine. And you can see those are the trees that came from that side. Came later. This is the first one to go. And there's 2 there. The septic post there, that's okay. This is the one that's problematic. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look down there, that tree's hit it and it's bent it. I don't know if it's dislodged it or what. It's plastic, so pretty sure if anything it's probably busted it off. We'll have to wait to see. If I take you down, again you can kind of see now here's the big earth that came up with it, and you see your 2 huge spruce. This is pretty good sized, pretty big tree, and it's hard to see, but it went all the way up to the house is about how tall it was. So they were healthy, they were not dead, but the ground just pulled up. Wind must have been, they said they're like 70-mile-an-hour winds. They say the root systems aren't that deep on these, but if you look at it, there's still some pretty strong root branches that just snapped basically. Now you look at that one over here, this sucker's it's a big root. And that just pulled out and snapped along with all these other ones. So if I come over here, again, that's how it fell. And like I said, I had this one fall right after it. It was about a little smaller, but pretty good sized and healthy. And they had their own type of issue here, where it pulled up the earth again. So you kind of got it from different directions. Almost like a tornado. Kind of interesting. Except we don't have tornadoes up here. I'm trying to see. If you look at this one, I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce that were part of this big clump of earth. We got a couple birch over there. You see these long birch. And then the thing with the birch is, like, this is an alder. If you follow that up, you'll see that it busted off. Gosh, I don't know what, 12 feet up. And then you have one right here. I got a mosquito, sorry. That busted up probably about 8 feet up. Then if you follow this one, gosh, that busted up, must be 20 feet up. So it was unbelievable how it just snapped them. I like twigs. Let me walk around and I'll show you this one. Oh, and you can see it wasn't just those, it was, I mean, there's logs that have been snapped all over branches and trees and whatever. I mean, there's a lot of damage, but these were the big ones with the pulling up the earth and everything. So you can see the back side of this huge earth. And again, now you talk about the root system, but some pretty healthy roots in there. Man, that had to be a heck of a wind to do that. You know, you can look at this. Snapped it off right at the base, right? And the trees here grow really tall with leaves on the top. So they're not, they don't have a lot of, other than the spruce, they don't have vegetation midway. Here's another one. Just snapped it off. And you can see. And here's one there. And here's one here. Right? So anyway, pretty amazing. how much damage was done on just that one storm. And thank God nothing hit the house. Our neighbor had one hit the roof. Kind of walking back, showing you. There's the septic, the other side of the septic that I showed you earlier. And here it is. Basically, this is the top of the spruce that fell. There it is right there, the top there. There's the house, so not too far.